नमस्कार दोस्तों, रियल खबरें में बहुत बहुत स्वागत है आपका। मैंने कैंसर को जीत लिया। जी हाँ, सही सुना आपने। इस नाम से एक पुस्तक का विमोचन किया गया अपोलो हॉस्पिटल में, जिसमें 108 स्टोरीज़ हैं, जिसमें दिखाया गया कि कैसे कैंसर पेशेंट ने अपनी हिम्मत और डॉक्टर की जो मेहनत है उसकी बदौलत कैंसर जैसे खतरनाक बीमारी को भी हराकर अपनी ज़िंदगी जीत ली। इस पुस्तक के ऑथर डॉक्टर पलकोंडा विजय आनंद रेड्डी जी हैं और यह पुस्तक श्री जी किशन रेड्डी जी के हाथों लॉन्च किया गया। आइए पूरी रिपोर्ट देखते हैं।
As small and as insignificant as a sand particle, but with the bond that I built with my patients, survivors of cancer.
Honorable Member of Parliament, and I know him as a technocrat a long time ago, before he came into public service. Thank you, sir, for being here today. And of course, the hero of the day, Dr. Vijay Anand Reddy. Welcome to Apollo Delhi and welcome to this event. It's truly a privilege to be part of this special moment, the launch of the Hindi version of the book I Am a Cancer Survivor, translating it in Hindi, Maine Cancer Ko Jeet Liya. A book that celebrates the courage, resilience and indomitable spirit of 108 cancer survivors from across our country. The number 108 holds a profound significance in our tradition. It represents the wholeness of existence, a sacred symbol of completeness and balance. Just as a mala has 108 beats, guiding one spiritual journey, these 108 stories guides us through journeys of hope and healing, reminding us that the strength of the human spirit is boundless. The English version of this book, released a few years ago, struck a deep chord with readers everywhere. It wasn't just a collection of survivor stories, it was a movement of hope. It reminded us that behind every diagnosis lies a story of strength and that every patient's journey is an inspiration for another. Today, as we bring this inspiring work to a wider audience, thanks to our President, Honorable President, who spoke to Dr. Vijay Anand Reddy saying that this should reach a wider audience if it can be in Hindi. And we should thank all the translators who have done tremendous work for the last few months. We are just not translating words, we are translating emotions, determination, and the universal message that cancer can be defeated. This vision has been made possible by Dr. Vijay Anand Reddy, a remarkable doctor, a compassionate healer, and above all, a great human being. His tireless commitment to patient care and his philanthropic work through his foundation, Cure Foundation, supporting children and families battling cancer, stand as testimony of service beyond medicine. Through this book, Dr. Reddy and his team remind us that it can never conquer the spirit. Each story here is a beacon, a testimony of science, faith, and above all, human resilience. At our Apollo hospitals, we have always believed that healthcare is not only about curing illness, but also about inspiring life, and this book embodies that spirit. Congratulations, Dr. Vijay Anand Reddy, the translators, and everyone who contributed to this noble effort. May this Hindi edition reach countless more hearts and continue to spread courage, awareness, and hope. My sincere thanks to friends from media who are assembled here today, and earnestly request them to give this book launch event wide publicity and bring hope to cancer patients in this part of our nation. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
The importance of what is happening today. Kishan Reddy Garu, among your busy schedule, I know being in Delhi, how many things you're juggling as a minister and as someone who's also, so connected with the Telangana party, and so many things are happening across the country. So your time here is truly a very important message to us, that the fight against cancer is important, public health is important, public communication about health is important, and that's how we take your message. I think Konda Vishweshwar Reddy agreed to come. Of course, he said I can always, and I always wish Vijayanand the very best. I'm here because my colleague, that he is being welcomed by an Apollo son-in-law. So thank you very much, Konda Vishweshwar Reddy. This is exactly what he told me on the phone. Vijayanand knows that I'm fully there with him. I'm coming because of Kishan Reddy Garu. So, and of course, to wish the Apollo family for everything you do. This is one more step in your journey and your fight to enable the best care to patients. From starting the hospitals to amazing work, to new age diagnostics, to putting up the proton center, and the fact that we will spare no effort, CAR T cell, bone marrow transplant, patients traveling from all over the world for this treatment. This is our mission. This is India's pride. And Heal in India, as was mentioned earlier, is a message that our Honorable Prime Minister is giving all of us, and our Chairman has been speaking about for the last 2 decades. When our Chairman began to say this, not many people believed that people will come from abroad for treatment.
Good afternoon. A very warm, heartfelt welcome to a truly humble and compassionate leader who is honored by UNICEF as a child-friendly legislator. Am I right, sir? Congratulations, sir. And has been a distinguished author of an excellent book at a very young age. It's called Cross-Border Terrorism. Hats off to you, sir. Deeply privileged to have you among today. There's none other than our esteemed Chief Guest, Honorable Cabinet Minister for Mines, Sri G. Kishan Reddy Garu. Sir, it is indeed an honor to have you here with us despite your demanding schedule. I'm really sorry to trouble you so much. You are late evening yesterday night and again you had come in the morning only on my request. I sincerely appreciate that. On a personal note, I must also share that as being a staunch supporter of you, for the last 2 decades, whether you know me or not, I was your soldier in all your elections for the last 2 decades. It's also my privilege to welcome Shri Konda Vishweshwar Reddy Garu, a leader known for his straightforwardness, sincerity, transparency, and above all, a torch-bearer of Telangana movement. We are truly honored to have you here with us, sir, and I thank you wholeheartedly for joining us. It's indeed my great pleasure to welcome my dear patients and their families. A million thanks for giving life to this book. My dear patients, who have taught me more than what my books have taught, and the cancer has taught me more than what my life has taught me. A warm welcome and thank you all for taking time to come out here. The patients, my colleagues, staff and the press taking out time and coming here to support this endeavor, creating awareness about fighting cancer. A 33-year-old walks into my clinic with despair and pleads, "Doctor Sahab, kuch kijiye. I don't want to die. I have 2 small kids, 4 years and 6 years. I am ready to die once my children grow up and complete their education." And she completed the treatment. She will normal with her grandchildren. A young 25-year-old man walks in and says, "Sir, I just started my job and I have to take care of my patients. I don't want to die." And that guy is being treated for his testicular cancer and he got married and is taking care of his parents and happily living in the United States. A young 14-year-old girl comes into my clinic with her widowed mother. Doctor, uncle, everyone in the family, is there no treatment for me? So my eyes were welled with tears. She had cancer of the ovary at that young age, at the age of 16. She had gone through the toughest treatment with a smiling face, and she emerged victorious. They start losing the battle before they. I thought there should be some way to deal with this fear from cancer, fear from diagnosis, fear from the ill effects of treatment, fear from that they will never get rid of the disease. So when a doctor tells a patient that everything would be fine, it doesn't appeal to the patient in total. But if it comes from a patient who has gone through that journey, it makes a huge impact. Then I started asking my patients who are coming for the follow-up, who have completed 5 years, 10 years, 15 years and 20 years. And I'm so glad and so grateful to these bold patients that they could share from the day they were diagnosed till they completed the treatment and how they are leading their life. Who live their lives with the same intensity as others. 6 months back, when I met Honorable President of India, she suggested me to translate this book into Hindi, which would reach a wide section of the society. I feel this book would immensely help the newly diagnosed cancer patients to fight the battle with hope and courage. Cancer is, yes, devastating. But what cancer cannot do, it cannot cripple love, it cannot shatter, it cannot silence the courage, it cannot invade the soul, it cannot steal the eternal life, it cannot conquer the spirit. There are thousands and millions of cancer survivors in the world, but we have captured some of the best stories from head to toe cancers, from the brain tumor to the anal canal, just for you. Let's all say it loud. Maine cancer ko jeet liya. Thank you very much.
Cancer survivors. We are honored to have with us two remarkable individuals who have faced cancer and emerged stronger. May I first invite Mr. Umesh Satwani to please come forward and share his journey with us.
दोस्तों, मेरा नाम उमेश सतवानी है। मैं हैदराबाद से हूँ। दोस्तों, अगर मन में हो विश्वास तो हम मौत को भी ज़िंदगी बना सकते हैं। मैंने कैंसर को 2 बार जीता है। मेरे उन सारे टेक्नीशियन, सर्जन और डॉक्टरों को मेरा बहुत शुक्रिया, जिनके वजह से आज मैं यहाँ हूँ। मुझे पहली बार 2016 में कैंसर हुआ था, जब मैं सिर्फ 39 साल का था, जब मेरे ज़िंदगी के सबसे बेहतरीन साल थे। पर मैं इस मर्ज से लड़कर यहाँ तक पहुँचा हूँ। डॉक्टर विजयानंद रेड्डी जी का बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया, जिन्होंने मुझे सिर्फ ठीक नहीं किया, बल्कि वो हिम्मत दी जीतने की और मुझे मौका दिया इस मंच पे आप लोगों के सामने बात करने के लिए। और डॉक्टर रमाकांत देशपांडे का भी बहुत शुक्रिया, जिन्होंने मुझे डॉक्टर विजयानंद रेड्डी जी से मिलाया। मेरे माता पिता की भी दुआ है, आज वो मेरे साथ नहीं है, लगातार मेरे साथ थी सारे ट्रीटमेंट के दौरान, और मुझे ऊपर वाले से जीत के आ गई। मुझे दूसरी बार चेकअप के दौरान 2018 में ब्रेन में ट्यूमर हुआ था। आज मैं बिल्कुल आम आदमी की तरह जी रहा हूँ। मैं एक मैराथन रनर भी हूँ। हाल ही भी मैंने मुंबई में फुल मैराथन 42 किलोमीटर भागा हूँ। मैं सिर्फ इतना ही कहना चाहूँगा कि अगर मैं ऐसी ज़िंदगी गुजार सकता हूँ तो आप भी कैंसर के बाद ऐसी ज़िंदगी जी सकते हैं। कैंसर एक बहुत ही ख़तरनाक बीमारी है, पर अगर मन में हो विश्वास और हम में अगर लड़ने की ताकत है तो हम इससे भी जीतकर एक आम ज़िंदगी बिता सकते हैं। आज मैं अपने परिवार सहित एक खुशहाल ज़िंदगी गुजार रहा हूँ। धन्यवाद।
afternoon, and I'm a cancer survivor. Reddy had once emphasized. I'd like to briefly share with you my journey from being diagnosed with cancer till now. Someone once said, "Tough times don't last, tough people do." This is so true. Back from Apollo Hospital, Hyderabad, in October 2007 with my husband, with a report in my hand. Not understanding what it said, told me that I had cancer. We had just celebrated our older son's 6th birthday a few days back, and our younger son had turned 4 not long ago. We met Dr. Reddy after that and were told that I had breast cancer, which had reached its 2nd stage. I had recently read about a survivor who had questioned God and asked him, "Why me?" In my mind, strangely enough, was, "Thank God it's me and not my near and dear ones." From the first visit to the doctor, all my apprehensions disappeared. Dr. Reddy and his team consistently maintained an incredibly positive outlook. We were explained the mode of treatment in detail, and all our queries were answered till the very end of the treatment. The mastectomy happened smoothly. My husband and parents were my pillars of strength, especially in these times. There were, of course, my many friends and relatives as well. Then began the chemotherapy. Dr. Reddy told me each individual has a different side effect from
me. I was just listening to my wife tell about her experience. My experience is my wife. So I'm thankful they've done to make sure that my wife has stayed with me and helped me through the rest of my life. I'm very appreciative for that.